Rosa Parks. Why did I choose this subject? I chose this subject because I think that Rosa Parks is a very interesting woman with a lot of courage, which made her, which just had a lot of influence on the segregation time, and that's why she's an icon on the civil rights movement. Who was Rosa Parks? Rosa Parks was a black woman who lived in the USA. She lived in Montgomery in Alabama, and she was born in 1913 and died in 2005. What was she known for? In the time of segregation, black and white people was segregated from each other, which meant that they couldn't sit on the same seats in the buses and couldn't use the same toilets, and they was just segregated in a lot of ways. And Rosa Parks one day took the bus, and because the white section, which was in the front of the bus, was filled. A white lady did go to the black section to sit down and wanted Rosa Parks to give up her seat for her, but Rosa Parks refused to do it. The white woman got really angry, and the bus driver he found out, and he called the police. And when the police came, Rosa Parks was arrested and got in jail for it. She got out of the jail the same day, and she also came in the newspaper, which made a lot of black people outraged about it because they didn't think it was fair, and they didn't have enough rights. And then they did a protest against the buses in Alabama, and because of that, the population of blacks was this much. There was just a lot more black people than whites in Alabama and Montgomery, and therefore, because they stopped taking the buses and drove each other to work and schools, or they ran to schools and work, or walked, or with bikes and stuff. They found a lot of different ways to get to work instead of taking the buses, which they was used to. And because of that, the buses had a crisis because they didn't get enough money because of all those striking black people. And then they actually had to change the law so that a black person shouldn't give up their seat for a white person if the white section in the bus was filled. After a long time where the buses lost a lot of money, they changed the law so the black people could take the buses and not lose their seats. And did she have any influence on the segregation? Yeah, this episode, or what you would call it, had a huge influence on the segregation, because it meant that a small problem, maybe not small, but kind of small problem, could actually get this known, and it could change things, and that I think that really gave a lot of black people hope, it just made Rosa Parks really known, because that she changed it. She changed some rights for the black people, and that was really a rough fight, a hard thing to do in that time, because there was a lot of racism, and black and white people were segregated, and therefore it was really hard to change the laws like that. But Rosa Parks did it by just refusing to give up the seat to the white lady. She did get in jail though, but it was, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Rosa Parks thing, it was worth it. So yeah.